Hey everybody. So, something super weird happened where all of a sudden everything disappeared as far as our viewers and everything else. And things seem to be kind of going wonky in Streamlabs, and so we closed everything down, we restarted. When we loaded up Twitch, it looks like there's zero viewer count even on like when he shows like you know how you can see like the dashboard of like what channels are on and even categories like The Sims, it shows zero people are playing, which we all know is not true because, well, I'm here playing, and I know other people are too. You know, I checked some of the channels that I watch periodically, and I know they have people, and they have people in their chats, and they're all showing big old goose egg. I don't know what's up. If you guys can, I had a couple people already drop into the chat and say hello, but if you're watching, even if you're just lurking, just say, hey, I can see you, and I'm here. Just as we're trying to.
I can see you, and I'm here.
Sass King, I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's like, I'm here and I can see you. Thanks. Very helpful.
Are you good for your video?
I think we're good now.
See,
Yep.
you had the outside
Yeah.
pop up.
We had another issue too with the camera. Something was going up. So I'm glad I saw a couple of you in the chat. I'm really glad to see you guys here. So we are going to
Checking in.
just
Survived Twitch outage of 2019.
right. Joe saying like check in like on Facebook, right? Like I survived the Twitch outage. I can see you as clear as I see my game. Awesome, 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 awesome. Speaking of outages, I don't know if you guys follow us on Twitter. If you don't, you should, or on Facebook. But basically, the other day, we were supposed to be streaming. I think I talked about this a few minutes ago, but we were supposed to be streaming, and we had a power outage. And we had a storm. See, look, that little puddle-looking thing is still there. Weird. We had like it was a downpour, like don't get me wrong, like it was a decent storm, but like not particularly windy, not a lot of like lightning or anything, and we lost power for a few hours. So power couple had no power and therefore could not stream. So, sorry. All right, but we're back now. Looks like this is working. I don't know what's up. Like I said, we just had a couple of issues. I know like the Streamlabs even just changed like the angle, like not the angle, the framing of our video. A bunch of things just went real wacky. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, she just laid down for her nap. So. Okay. And we'll do one of these. So guys, also if, I don't know how many people it's affecting, but if for whatever reason I'm not seeing you in the chat, I'm not ignoring you, it's just not working. So if I miss anybody, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's up. King Cookie Cat asking if you guys do a special stream, could it be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I don't see why not. I'd have to chat with Joe. Do you want to see it as like a versus? Is that what you're hoping to see? You guys really want me to whoop Joe's butt on camera? You guys are tough. You guys are harsh. And maybe publicly humiliate him? Nah, he'll probably end up kicking my butt. I'm just kidding. Alright, tell me in the chat, who do you guys play as in Super Smash? I want to know. Let's do this. Alright, our money seems to still be the same. No, this stuff was all stuff we were doing. Supercell. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot she still has work. You know what I should do? I want to see. This is so silly. There's like a rug that I want to buy, and you can only get it when you reach like a certain level of tech guru in the startup branch. Huh. What is she? Oh, crud. I don't know if we're in the right branch or not. That's okay. So King Cookie Cat in the chat saying, I'm currently playing as Hero. I'm also playing Smash Ultimate. Hero is my main. Cool. Okay. Oops, let's, his is OP? Okay, let's see if this, like, solves our baby girl's problems. Joy can now read toddler books, which is at imagination level. Foe. She's gonna have to go to work. I don't know what's up with this. Anyway, she's gonna have to go to work. And then she is gonna go start cooking, baking a cake. Is it coconut cake? I don't remember that one. Strawberry cake. You know what? That sounds great. Let's do that. Gonna have her make a few things of food. I'm also gonna have her cook. It's a kids' party. Let's make mac and cheese. Have you guys noticed the theme yet? I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is life. Because kiddo's birthday is tomorrow. You're supposed to go to work. Hey, lady. What is the issue? Why can't you go to work? Because you gotta go to work. Work, work, work. I don't care how slow you walk. You gotta go to work. Drag your feet all you want. You still gotta go to work. Alright, I'm gonna have her socialize at work. What is her issue? I don't know why they're all having issues with, like, moving around, but they shouldn't be. She's gonna put it on the floor. There's tons of counter space. Immediately stands on mac and cheese. I can't. Alright, you know, talk to your girl. Alright, you guys can chit chat while we cook. She's still sleeping. Yeah, clean that, please. So hopefully that's like good for both of them. They're like, okay, social, taken care of. Let's see. What else should we make? Let's make taco casserole. Like lots of food. We're gonna invite everybody over for this kid. Oof. Oh my gosh. $8 grand on the bills. Why? 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 So much money. You guys, that's so much money. Whew, she is like. I'll give her a tip, why not? So.
Ah, nope, sir. Holiday.
Okay, come on. Don't sit and chat.
Obia Zara, Afflin.
No, don't chat with her. She needs to clean the house. They're not doing any of what I want.
Zimastay, Lumish.
What the heck?
Instandorpa.
Shaking my head. Harmony notices everyone grinning and laughing. Chat windows disappear when she comes around. She can't pretend not to notice or confront her team. Or she can pretend not to notice. Ask what's up. Nobody seems to hear, but they become suddenly very focused. Too nervous to take it any further, she lets it go, losing even more face and drawing more snickers. Aw, small performance loss. Let's have her socialize with her coworkers. As I said, she at least clean the counter, because that's important. Okay, so she's good. She's okay. He's sleeping. Alright, we're gonna end up having a party for our little girl here. I gotta open up the rules. Not to be confused with Ja Rule. It's Da Rules. Let's find them. Alright, I need to find... They literally make you go through like 3 different pages to find the trait generator, and I have it saved in my favorites and I can never find it. Random trait generator. Oh, this is the other thing. I gotta look up. I do this all the time. I need... Why are you up? Go sleep, man. What are you doing? Don't go play Blick Block. Go to bed. What the heck? All right. Oh my god, that's right. He was a happy toddler. Okay, so let me just do this real fast. I'm going to take a quick picture of traits. So this is Felix's traits. Because I literally am going to forget every single time. Dastardly. And she's inquisitive. Okay. Boom. Should be good now. So let's start setting this up, shall we? Yuck. $8,000 later. Okay, I just had it up. Whatever. I'm not going to go back and forth between screens. All right. He is outgoing. He is family oriented. And he is cheerful. She is a schnob, unfortunately, who is family oriented. That's so funny. Family oriented snob. Oops. Schnob and creative. I almost clicked slob instead of snob. Whoops. Creative. child traits. Inquisitive? Oh no, that's, oh, she doesn't have any, that's right. Because she is a toddler. So now we wait for our results. Oh, okay, cheerful. And she's a rambunctious scamp. Fun. Oh boy, she's gotta go potty. Kiddo, work with me here. You could do it. You could wake up on your own. I have faith. You could do it if you wanted. This is not technically how the real world works, but that's okay. I don't play this for the realism. Okay, something just worked because now it's showing 5 people here. Great, awesome. So something must have gotten fixed with Twitch, guys, but I'm glad I can see you guys again. If it all suddenly disappears again, I'll know something's up again. Let's see how many people, if I look, how many people are playing Sims. Okay. So something's getting fixed here. I don't know what's going on, but seems to be working for now. We'll see. All right. Let's wake up Kiddo here. And I want her to play SimShape. And yes, you're hungry. He's asleep. She's asleep. Okay. And let's have him go get something to eat. The noises. Why did she come up to watch her? Go get some food. Thank you. Okay, good. Good job. I don't know why he's sitting in the chair, but... yeah, she needs to be able to sit because she can't really reach a lot of chairs. She's little. Great. Oh, actually, you know what? Go to the bathroom. And sleep. I know this, again, is technically not how the world works, but we're just gonna move that over. Alright, is her birthday? It's tomorrow, right? Is age up 1. Our gardener's like literally doing nothing. I feel bad. Actions. What's mean? Crud. Okay, I'm gonna have to cancel her and then hire her back again. Alright, kid, good job. Practice your sim shapes. Yes, it's almost Joy's birthday. I know. Alright. Guys, we're like so close to hitting the million mark. That's weird. Okay. Gotta do this in shifts, you know? Alright, what else will help with her thinking? Flashcards. You know what? Why doesn't Nan come do flashcards with you? I think that's what we want. Right? I think that's what we want. Thinking. The other she's got at least all up to 8, like to level 3. She's got some that are 4. Yeah, imagination she's at 4, communications 3, movements 3, potty she's maxed. There we go. All right. I'm surprised she like didn't get the call and then like go home. All right. Then I'm gonna have to have him hire a service, and it'll be a new gardener. Yum. She's gonna pull that tablet out of nowhere too. Put it on the desk. We'll let her be inquisitive. Okay.
Harsagap Rabe? Maranoi.
Open. What is it? Oh. Let's see. And friendly. Flashcards, basic needs. Call for service. Didn't you just fire her? Super weird. I don't know what's going on. Alright, kid, we're gonna do some flashcards right here, right now. An adult teaching her a skill is gonna make her learn a little bit faster. Have you ever noticed this? Watch, it's gonna change right before she changes cards. So see, it's broccoli. Now she's gonna pick it up. Boom. Broccoli. I think it's broccoli, right? Yeah. So it'll change again. Watch, if you watch closely. It's gonna change. Okay, now the next one's gonna be toilet. See?
Baba ya? Oh, that's Rishi. Blanchy.
I love how his mom's his old friend. That's so cute. Hmm.
Baba ya? Galko. Yaba horn varik.
She's so mad.
Uh-huh.
Misha. Oh. Kukuloi.
Huh? Shokin? Yibo's the Shokin?
Sound like you must be joking. All right. I think everyone's feeling a little better now.
Hansel.
Go to sleep.
Hanioza.
Why is it every time I'm sending them to go to bed,
Huh?
they're wanting to go get the toddler? That is so super weird. Okay.
Clefete Brenatu. Jorpy Sweb. Sinha Zilnab.
All right.
Nibs Nibs. Funcilia Drag.
Read to sleep. Aw, cute, they're bonding. So cute.
Victor Trebane. Pelswa. Kazoy Traben.
Just such an angry little bean.
Freezok.
She's always so mad.
Plus Wangle. Stoon. Bill. Nobi Yebu. Mom. Freezok Mobsy.
Look at that face. She's like telling him what's what. Oh, this kid.
Up. Neeb. Jenifwe who slick.
She's so mad. She's like, I know I was being a brat, but why are you mad at me? She's so mad.
Yavish.
She's like, I don't want to go to bed. I'm mad at you. All right, Grandma's in bed. I gotta figure out how to get this poor woman out of this field. I'm gonna try to call her over in a second. This happened before and I thought I got her out. Okay. Like if I go here, can I call her over?
Sure.
Call over. So weird. Hmm. So weird.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. I don't know if I have to go like further away. She's like, what the heck are you doing sending me all over? I want to know why she's stuck. Hmm. What if I like... Oh, hold on. So like... Okay. Now can she move? Hey! Alright. About time. Okay, you go back to bed now. Poor thing. She's like stuck out there for like days. I feel bad. Gotta kill some time while she pees. Mm-hmm. He's like checking himself out. He's like, I look good. How's the little one? Ooh, she gotta pee. Don't be sad because you have to pee. Just go pee. She's so cute, even if she's a sad little bean. All right. Go to bed. She's like, I'm killing it at this potty game. All right, go to sleep, little bean. And then when everyone gets up, we'll have a birthday party. And it's gonna be absolute madness. I hope she's easier as a child. I can't take it. Oh, thank you so much for your follow, DHU Ferreira. Thank you so much. Welcome. So, it's been a slow climb here. We were trying to get to a million simoleons, and we're gonna age up this little bean today, because her toddler antics, I'm up to here. Her father was so easy. She's so difficult. Like, I don't know if you're new welcome. If you're not, welcome back. But oh my goodness, if you watch the early ones, her father was so easy. She is so difficult. She's adorable. But for a kid who's named Joy, she's not very joyous. She's kind of a brat. She's gonna have to eat too. Oh! My mom is from Brazil. The Bang? Do you still live in Brazil? Where are you from? I was born here. My mom's from Brazil, though. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Joe is learning a little bit of Portuguese little by little. He understands a lot. Speaking, he has trouble with like word recall. All right, we're gonna give this kid a bath or what? I think we are gonna take a vacation day. All right, I think this is gonna be where we manage to get possibly to our million simoleon mark. We're gonna do it, guys. I know we can do it. All right, let's see. Oops. So let's do one of these. Okay, so she's feeling a lot better. She's like, I need to eat. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing for a couple of months now. This challenge, I think this is episode 11. So we've been doing this challenge for a little while, but I don't know where. Why is she going to make spaghetti? Just get leftovers. Have you played The Sims? Você também joga? I love getting folks from Brazil because we can chit chat. All right, we're gonna get some food for our kiddo.
I call for a Brazilian hour.
Yeah, Joe's saying he calls for Brazilian hour. O Joe quer que nós jogamos em português por tempo. Fazer um horário só do Brasil. You played a week ago. Nice, nice. All right, we're gonna have an event. Oh no. Where's the bathroom? All right, birthday party. Finally. This little bean. Caterer. No, we don't need a caterer. We have tons of food. We don't need to mix ups. It's a kid's birthday party. Okay. Actually, no. All right. Gonna play it here at the house. All right. So we still have to cook for real? We just cooked a bunch of meals. Yep, I live in the United States. I was born here, and my mom was she's from Belo Horizonte. So I'll go back and forth, I'll translate. Eu nasci aqui nos Estados Unidos. Eu moro em Massachusetts. E minha mãe veio aqui 32 anos atrás. Ela é de BH. Você é de onde? Quero saber. Quero te conhecer. Você pode também teclar em português, se é mais fácil. This is easier than when I had somebody who spoke French a few weeks ago because my French is very rusty. Ah, São Paulo! Tem tio que mora lá. So, Diego Ferreira is from São Paulo. Welcome, welcome to our stream. Alright, so she needs to go there. Perfect. Whew. Alright. So make a group meal. Oh no. Sink broke. Ah, você mora no Canadá? Aonde? So, Diego Ferreira is originally from Brazil, but lives in Canada. Super cool. Alright, so we need to tell some jokes. Alright, let's see. So we need to do some funnies. How does he not know her? That's like his girlfriend's family here. They need to be introduced. Oh my gosh. She's level 10 cooking and she's like burning things. Alright, so she's playful. Oh my gosh, everyone's so like sad. This guy's walking through the kid. Funny, tell joke. Funny introduction. Alright. Alright. Play a game with the birthday sim. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Open. And let's do this. Okay. What are you doing? She thinks she's so clever putting it back in there. What's wrong? She's tired. Okay. You are gonna help blow out the candles. Okay. Good. He's taking her out. Oh, she looks cute. Okay. No. My gosh. Alright, we'll have Grandma do it. Stop watching TV. I need her to go help. Oh my gosh, we have a floating plate now. so strange. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Benaza? Schlof.
Kisapay talkie shucks. Hebony. Sawada Nulai. Abim.
All right, let's do this.
Lisa. Benorba KB Sibo.
Neebs. Alcha.
Blows it.
Oh, Bishar.
Ina. Feliza.
All right. So, let's see what she's gonna look like.
Oh.
All right, so this is her aspiration. She's a rambunctious scamp. That one, okay. And cheerful. Okay, great, awesome. Oh, she's cute.
Bratza.
Jonah!
Oh, Pardue. Pardue.
Play with. I don't know, we'll do that, I guess.
Reddish shade.
All right,
Lino.
can we call to meal? Yes, we can.
Miwa. Aspa. Sawazine.
All right, we gotta make a lot of jokes. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's see. All right.
Zarb Samzo. Quink. Quink. Abba.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
You dump sub.
Let's see. Vou te seguir pela minha conta principal. All right, thanks. Muito obrigada. É muito apreciada.
Well, now.
So in Vancouver. Okay, I've never been to Vancouver. Somewhere I'll have to go visit.
Amaroshi.
Neebsay.
Frips.
Ah.
Cougarao.
So I've been to Toronto, I've been to Quebec, I've been to Montreal. All right. Oh no, we're running out of time. We're running out of time.
Bartenosa. Batanabe. Tanini. Shiban Yaban.
Cool.
Alhab. Pivotal.
I'll have to go visit in Vancouver sometime. All right. Oh, this is not a good party. This did not go well.
Merkid Quinofa. Yips.
Piguna.
All right.
Oh, Pimpini.
Então, igual eu tava falando, é muito apreciada. Todo mundo que segue, porque nós estamos tentando fazer o nível de affiliate. So, precisamos de 50 pessoas. So, for my English-speaking followers here, DHU first saying, you know, they're going to give us a follow on their main account, which is, I said, super appreciated. We are on the path to affiliate. We're like so close. Pode falar em inglês ou português, por mim, tanto faz. Hi, Busy Simmer. Welcome back. Welcome back. What I was saying is, speak English, speak Portuguese, either one I'm fine with. I can switch back and forth pretty easily, and I'll translate both ways. I do it when my family's here, so I don't mind in the slightest. So,
Dag, dag.
but I love having a variety of people here. So, but yes, I think we are at 38 or 39 followers, so we're like this close. So we're at like almost 80%. Couple more and we'll be there, guys. So if you weren't here earlier, we were having some issues earlier with some of the tech. So if you didn't see it before, we were looking for streamers to raid as we get closer to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Woo, 10 o'clock. It's been one of those weeks for sure. Yes, busy summer. I actually speak a couple of languages. So if you don't know, I am half Brazilian. Can't you tell from my deep dark complexion? I was born here in the States, but my mom is from Brazil. So I grew up bilingual. Um, I was fluently bilingual by 16 months, actually, and I always make the joke that I have been bilingual and speaking since then, and I haven't shut up since. I did take 5 years of French. Um, Streamer Dreamer's laughing in the chat. It's true. And so I took 5 years of French, but my French is very rusty now. And then I am self-taught in conversational Spanish because of work. So I had for a long time a lot of Spanish-speaking patients, and so I learned for them. So fun fact, and Ferreira, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't use LOL in Brazil. We use kkkkkk, so kkkkkk. So I don't know. Do they still do that? Is that an old thing? I don't know if we still do that in Brazil. So aqui tá 20 para as 10 da noite. So I was asking, what time is it there? So it's almost like 20 of 10. Vancouver, I think, is a couple of hours behind us. Oh my gosh. Did the kid pass out? Oh, the kid passed out. Oh my gosh. Poor kiddo. Oh, you have a Venezuelan friend who uses yeah with the JAJA. Cool. Yeah, there's so many like variations and stuff. I always find it so interesting, learning what everyone uses and just the little differences between different languages and stuff. I find it really fun. Oh no, fix this. Okay. We did hit our 1 million simoleon mark though, guys. I'm super excited. Very excited. Okay. So, what is she doing? Oh, she's going to nap in the other place. You took 3 years of Latin and you remember like 2 words. Okay, so I have kind of a goofy joke for you in Latin. So I took Latin in high school. So this one's a little bit of a pun, but semper ubi sub ubi. You're in the medical field. Samesies. So I took Latin in high school because I knew I wanted to be a biology major. And I knew that I wanted to go into medicine. So I took Latin because I was like, this is going to make it so much easier, right? Like I'm going to recognize all my vocabulary, everything I need to know. It's going to be so easy. And then sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. Listen, there's no lowly biller, okay? You're a biller. That's important, okay? People need to be able... Listen, ICD-10, I'm with you. I did... notes. My dad has a company that is like geriatric care, and I've been there. Like I've done notes, coding, billing. It's important. Everybody in the medical field. It's a big team. It's a big unit. Everybody's important. Nobody's above anybody. I'm trying to go into medical school, and I always tell people, people underestimate, the working pieces of the medical system. Like my mom's a nurse, so I always see how hard nurses have it. Streamer Dreamer, that's where the money passes through. That's true. And Ferreira, minha mãe sempre de manhã fica mandando mensagem pra mim como tá aí, tá bem, tal. So yeah, I feel you. My family's like that too, checking in from down in Brazil. Yeah, you're not making money if you're not billing. That's so true. And nursing is rough. People really underestimate, and I think they kind of poo-poo nursing, and they poo-poo CNAs. Anybody who's in a lower position, it's not. Those are the people who, if you had someone in your family who was in the hospital, God forbid, those are the people who are going to take care of them. Those are the people who are going to make sure, that things are running smoothly and that they're doing well. Oh, so Faded, I totally understand. So saying, I'm sad that my mom doesn't live near me. So my mom and I and my brother are the only ones here in the States. My whole rest of my family's in Brazil, so I get it. When my mom moved here 32 years ago, it was not to move here. It was to come visit for only 6 months, and she ended up staying. And it's hard. It's really hard. Você volta para o Brasil? Você vai para visitar ou eles vêm aqui para te ver? So I'm lucky that my family tries to come pretty much annually when they're able to. They're not always able to, unfortunately, but você vai lá. That's good. That's awesome. Joe and I are actually trying to figure out. We might try to go there next year. I'm not sure yet, but we might try to go. I think my area requires a master's for nursing now. Not sure if that's nationwide or not. I'm not sure. Whereabouts are you, Busy Simmer? Like, where are you here in the States? And whereabouts, if so? That's interesting. I wasn't like an official like coding and billing person, but it was part of my my job was like entering in like documentation. Like I did scribe work, so I would do a lot of the coding and billing paperwork. Oh, you're in Colorado. So I have an uncle actually that lives in Colorado Springs. He used to work for the CIA. Oh my God, take an angry poop. That's hysterical. We're doing it. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know if that's a state-to-state regulation thing or if that's statewide. I'm not really sure. But yeah, medical billing is super important. Like I said, I think people really underestimate how important, you know, you need everybody. You know, it doesn't function with just doctors or just nurses or just billers. You know, you need a little bit of everybody. It's a team. So I still work in the medical field, but I work in like fun medicine now. Oh, you do fun collections. Oh boy, that is not fun. I've been very lucky. So I'll give you guys a little bit of backstory. I work for a medical spa. I work doing operations and marketing management, but I also handle customer service. So that also includes a little bit of bill collecting and things like that, unfortunately. And I've had to take people to court, which is not fun, for work, not me personally. So I get it. It's not very fun. And it's not a fun phone call to have to make to be like, hi, you haven't paid us. You need to pay us. Streamer Dreamers, and I think nursing has several levels of required education depends on the employer. Yeah, that might be it. I think it really does depend. Nursing requirements definitely differ. I know sometimes even like preferences for things. So like my mom she has her associates in nursing. She's an RN. She completed the program 20 years ago, and she now is doing a link. It's like a link program to an NP. So it's the associates to a bachelor's in nursing BSN to an NP program, and it's a link. Right now, I know at least here in Mass, a lot of places will not hire if you don't have at least the BSN, if you're not just like at least not the bachelor's. Some places will, and it used to be that most of them did. So I think it really just depends, state to state, business to business. In my head, I just went heartache to heartache, you know. Joe and I will often joke around and throw songs in the mix. But yeah, there's definitely these master's programs, just like NPs and things. My mom's going to school to be an NP, and my dad is a PA. Or higher insurance that they cover X month, they actually don't cover anything. Those filthy liars. Now you owe $200. It always turns into your office is screaming over doctors make enough money. Actually, no, they only make a fraction of what you pay us. That's very true. So I'm a nerd. I love to listen to Doctor Radio on XM, and Joe will kind of indulges me and lets me listen to it, and I love it. Anyway, today on my way home from work, they were actually talking about, it's enrollment season, and talking. Acho que eu tenho que sair. Well, Pereira, muito obrigada por passando aqui, ficando com o nosso tempo e seguindo nós. Tomara que você volte depois. Uma boa noite. Foi ótimo conversar com você. So, good night. Thank you so much. and I hope to see you back. So they were talking about enrollments for insurance and some of the different issues and things like that. And then they were also talking about the fact that there's, people they have callers calling in. So they had someone talking about how their husband had an issue. He had gone in and then he was supposed to be approved for whatever it was for treatments. They capped out their $7,000 out of pocket. He needed to do physical therapy. And then on top of that, they like later on after he'd done like months and months and months of physical therapy, found out, oh wait, there's a lapse here because you ran out of covered visits and now you owe us all this money. And they were never notified. They never checked to see how many visits were left. They didn't put in requests appropriately. So they're talking about like the different options that you can work with. True, I think nurse practitioners are replacing general practitioners because they can do almost all the same thing, require less education. So yeah, so the NPPA MD thing and DO thing, I don't like to discount DOs. So NPs and PAs can do a lot. They are considered prescribers. Now, I think this also varies state to state with how much they can do, but at least here in Mass, they are considered prescribers. They can do pretty much anything under the doctor's supervision. Boa noite, to Fajeda. So I know like my dad, he's been a PA a long time. Like his license number's 3 digits. So it's like he did this a long time ago. My dad did it through the military, and way back in the day, the PA program was supposed to be something like an expedited program where you could essentially get doctors trained very quickly. Essentially, it was meant to be you're practically a doctor. It's sort of the speed run version of med school. So you'll be under a doctor, but you can do basically all the same stuff. I think it's really evolved and changed now. I looked at some PA programs once upon a time, and there were people who were applying for the program who had PhDs. And I couldn't believe it. It's become such a highly competitive field. And I think part of it is the allure of, you don't have to do medical school and residency. You get a very, comparable education. And guess what? You're working under a physician who takes the responsibility. So I can see why it's a very appealing program. I think they're all very stressful. Personally, for me, I really do want to go to medical school. It's something that I've wanted for a long time. But different strokes for different folks. Or a phrase I learned recently, horses for courses, for my UK folks out there. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. As Forrest Gump would say. Fun fact, Joe can quote pretty much anything from Forrest Gump. I'm not kidding you. When we started dating, I had to give him a real moviecation because he had not seen a lot of movies. But honest to God, he can quote pretty much anything. Medical field in general is very stressful. I get stressed working for a specialist. I can't imagine working at a hospital or ER. I'd die. ER is definitely fast paced. So my biological father, he's not a medical professional like my mom and my stepdad are, but he works as almost like a patient coordinator for the ER at Mass General Hospital in Boston. And it is crazy. Side story, he was actually the shift that was coming off when the Boston Marathon bombing happened. So there's definitely some days where it's incredibly stressful and, situations happen so quickly. And I think, even like triage, right? So you got to kind of gauge, right, the priority levels for people, but that's ever changing and constantly you have to keep adapting. And it's definitely a very fast-paced, very difficult environment for sure. So it's not for everybody. Some people love the thrill. They love the fast pace. I want to go into dermatology for my own reasons, but it is nice that it's a little slower paced, which is great. As my dad likes to say, there are no emergency rashes. So no one calls you at 3 o'clock in the morning with an emergency. Although I'm sure there are exceptions and there are dermatological emergencies. But I think because of the field that I'm currently in and have been in for a long time. So like I said, my degree is biology, and I've always loved biology. I've always loved the sciences. I knew I wanted to be in the medical field. I actually started college thinking I wanted to be a medical examiner because it was something I was very interested in. And then that sort of like my mom was like, do you think you'll be able to compartmentalize it? It's a heavy field. It's very difficult to be in. And I thought I could, but then I worried about, do I test that out? Do I go through the whole training and then go, whoops, this isn't for me. And that really kind of made me step back and really reevaluate it. So I actually did not finish my degree. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had like all my quarter life crisis. And I was like, I don't know what color hair I want to have today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what my future is right now. And it kind of made me step back. So, really, Coops? Sorry, guys. The dog just farted and it's absolutely horrible. I'm so sorry. But basically, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was working 3 jobs. And then at one point, several years later, I went, this is what I want to do, and I want to be a dermatologist. And that's how I started. I went back to school. I finished my degree. Now I'm in the process. Busy Simmer saying, I'm sure there's a lot of people that go to the ER first thinking their specialist doesn't have an on-call. The ER always refers them to us, and they end up with 2 bills, and they would have only had one if they'd called our emergency line. The dog wants to be on camera. Yeah, he's farting in protest, I think. He's actually, like, napping. He's sleep farting. It is offensive. What did you eat, doggo? Snoring and farting. What a life. Yeah, but that's true, Busy Simmer. I think people don't always realize. I know, my doctor is actually affiliated with the hospital nearest my house, which is pretty convenient. They do have urgent care, and so they have outpatient urgent care. They have an after hours line, and then they also have the ER. So you start with, your doctor's office if they have to patch you through to the what is it? It's like the on-call line, basically. I'm like brain dead right now. The on-call line, then they'll kind of refer you out and they'll kind of guide you, which is nice. I'm lucky enough to have that kind of streamlined process. Hi, Joe. It's stinky in here, right? Doggo boofed pretty hard. Joe just came in and went. I promise it's the dog. It's not me. I didn't do it. So I was telling the folks here that you can quote any and all of Forrest Gump.
Must have had me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
I don't know if you guys can hear him. Hold on, come closer.
No, it's alright.
He's talking about must have had me about 15 Dr. Peppers. I always forget how, oh my gosh, she's so angry. Why is this kid so angry? Oh, I love her cat shirt. That's adorable. Sidebar. I don't know why she's always so mad and she's taking an angry poop.
Who doesn't?
Joe says who doesn't. Huh? Is this camera on?
No, you got the buttons.
Ah, that's right. Our schmancy new stream deck. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. You guys can see his little chameleon toy and Daddy giving him scritches. Working out those toots. Yeah, that's the stink maker. Working out them toots. Cooper's like, it's my bedtime, guys. Cooper will literally put himself to bed and be like, I'm going to sleep. All right, she has class in 3 hours. That should be plenty of time to get her homework up. Have a quick meal. Have some cereal. Guys, I'm sad. It's almost 10 o'clock and we were having like such great conversations. I'm like, but we hit some goals that we wanted. So we hit our million simoleon mark, which I'm thrilled about because I was like trying to get it last time and we were like, nah. We aged up our little Joy, who is really not a Joy. So King Cookie Cat, what did I miss? I was doing some training stock battles in Smash Ultimate. Joy aged up. We had our birthday party. We hit 1 million simoleons. We had a riveting discussion about the medical field, and Cooper farted. That's about what you've missed.
Tell Captain Nugget that I want to play
Joe says, Captain Nugget, he wants to play
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with him.
Super Smash Ultimate with you.
We need to figure a day and we'll make my stream a time where I play with him.
we'll have to have a stream where we play together. All right, cool. There you go. Who's Joy? Joy is our third generation here. So, she is the kid. Where is she? There she is, right there. She was the toddler before. Oh boy. Oh, she's hungry. And she needs to make her bladder gladder. And she also needs a shower. I feel like let's just get everybody kind of to an okay place, and then we'll wrap it up. Guys, by the way, I love when we have like cool discussions. I love to chat with you guys. As you guys can tell, I'm kind of a talker. You know, even if it's been a long day, I love to chit chat with you guys. I love to, you know, talk about different things, and it doesn't have to be Sims related. So, you know, come on in, talk about the medical field, talk about your day, talk about work, talk about your weekend plans. I love to chit chat with you guys. So, you know, let me know. You can always, you know, drop topics of conversation in the chat. You know, so long as we keep it friendly, we keep it, you know, PG, we can have lots of cool conversations. She's a cute kid. She looks a little bit like her grandma. They got like the same haircut going on. That's cute. You can teach a valuable lesson.
Oh, Binja.
Binja, indeed.
Exenoisance? Wasusa.
She's cute. All right, so King Cookie Cat, I will ask Joe about that to figure that out somehow.
Markel.
So cute. They're bonding.
Dom Sabuna. Arps. Aga Aga. Zerpa.
Oh, that plate is stuck on top. That's why. I knew it. It's like stuck. There we go. It's because I have BB move objects on, so it's like, sure, that can go somewhere random. All right, go school, honey. Have a great first day at school. Phew. Just spared. All right. Ooh, no, go pee, my son. Go pee, my son. Go pee. Go pee. Go pee. Do not pee yourself. Go pee. I pissed off a law office over a reduction request, and my practice had to get our lawyers involved today. Oh man, busy simmer. Maybe we'll have to get Joe on for a legal chat. So, if you guys don't know, Joe's an attorney. So, maybe he can I'll have medical talks and he'll have legal talks. Yeah, some attorneys are more amenable than others, you know? They're not all nice like my Joe. Joe's real sweet. He tries to always like help everybody out, and Joe became a lawyer because he wanted to help people. You know. He's a good guy. I got a good one. Okay. Okay, break. She's off to work. Work hard. She's not practiced her programming. She's gonna die before I can actually get that rug I want. This lady had not paid her $300 bill in about 2 years. All of a sudden, her lawyer wanted a 90% reduction. I always laugh when I hear stuff like that on the radio, like, you don't have to pay your bills. And I'm like, is that how this works? I don't think that's how it works. My doc called the attorney and he asked her, are you reducing the cost? That didn't go over well. They threatened to sue me because I'm the messenger, of course. Right? People always want to shoot the messenger. I've definitely had those situations where people, like, flip out by phone. You know, it's not fun. What do you mean I have to pay for things I want to buy? Yep. I've had people ask. So we're a cash pay basically because it's procedures people want to do, not procedures people need to do. So it's at Rosina18 for the raid. She's doing a Bachelor episode. Yeah, all right, cool. We can raid Rosina. So we do stuff like, Botox and lasers and stuff like that. It's not a need, it's a want. So people are always upset that it's not covered by insurance, and that they have to pay for it. That happens often. What do you mean, Medicare, Mass Health, insert any other insurance here doesn't pay? The other one is I've actually had people go, I don't want to pay for this. I don't work. I have, my boyfriend paying my bills, but can't you just give this to me for free? I've had that happen. I've had people punch my desk. I've had a woman and they sign paperwork that says, like, I understand I have to pay, the day of my services being rendered. But I have literally had people, okay, I'm going to pay part today, and I'll pay part in like a month. And I'm like, that's not going to work, guys. All right, so busy saying I sympathize with her situation, but it had been over 2 years. We didn't even send her to collection. She did need a TBI eye exam, but still no collections. We didn't harass her. Oh yeah, I've literally had people throw money in my face. Funny story, not funny. People behaving badly is not funny, but like I look back, you have to laugh, right, or else you cry. And I've had those days. I've had days I've literally like gotten out of work and sat in my car and just cried, and that's why they make wine. This is water, unfortunately. I had a woman who she was giving me cash. She was having, at the time we did liposuction, and she was having liposuction, and she was putting down $4,000 in cash. Great, not a problem. The problem was that she paid it in $20 bills, and I counted it because, that's what you're supposed to do as like a cashier or any kind of retail position, right? And I also do work the desk sometimes. So I had to count her money, and she was like, what's your problem? Don't you trust me? And I'm like, I have. She's like, why are you counting that? And she flipped out. Yeah, $20 bills. $4,000 in $20 bills. And I'd sit there and count it. I've had people give me like stacks of fives before. Not kidding. Like, this has been stuff that's happened. Yeah. Not fun. Anyway. All right. So, yeah. Seriously, sat there just like. And she was mad. Like, I'm sorry. I have to check. Because if it's wrong, I'll get fired. And I know someone who used to work at a bank. And this is another terrible human story. We'll have to have like little chats like this. We'll have to do some just talkings. But someone I know works at a bank. And this woman put $100 bill and $100 bill and sandwiched it with ones. And our bank has this thing, and you can do like the deposits and it auto logs it to your account. So she put in, I don't know, that she had like put in, I don't know, let's say it was $10,000. It was like several $1,000s of money. Did an like almost immediate withdrawal, pulled out tons of money. When the bank opened Monday morning, her account was like severely overdrafted, but she had it in cash. And oh my God, what a nightmare. They had to call the cops. It was like this whole big thing. But it's like, people, like, stop behaving badly. Just be good humans. Like, it's not hard. But anyway, all right. I gotta pull up how to do the raid. /raid. There we go. I always, like, do it wrong. Bad customers to good customer service stories. Seriously. And I'll have to share others in the future, but I worked in retail a long time, and is it their name then /raid or the other way? I worked in retail a long time, and I will never forget having people stealing, and when you couldn't say anything, and oh, there we go, it popped up. Cool. Let's find her name again, Rosina18. And basically, I had this woman stealing, and I, was kind of, do you want a bag? Can I help you? Yeah, the things we're trained to do. And she was not happy. She threw everything down and she stormed out. Then she's like grilling me. So it was at the mall from like across the hallway. And I had gone in the back for something, and I get a page from my manager. It's a customer that wants to speak with you. I'm like, Here we go. I come over. Hi, how can I help you? Perfect, Streamer Dream. We're ready to go for our raid. I'll make this brief. So anyway, she's like, "What's your problem?" And she, I guess, had gotten my name. She's like, "What's your problem, Stephanie?" And I was like, "I don't know what she means." She goes, this, that, and the other. She's like complaining. She's yelling. And I'm like, "I was just giving you excellent customer service. Is there anything else I can do for you?" And it's like, "Stop stealing. Stop it." Anyway, guys, I've had an absolute blast chatting with you guys. I love having these chit chats. I hope you guys will be back again on Sunday for our Sim Sunday. Let me know if you can on Twitter. Do you guys want to do Realm of Magic? Do you want to do more casual builds? Do you want to do Sulani? Let me know. Let me know what you're feeling. We are going to go over to Rosina 18's channel. We're going to raid her tonight. I think her. Builds? All right. We'll do some builds. I actually started a build. I'll have to show you guys. It's kind of like a little magical village. So maybe we'll work on that. More builds. Yeah. All right, cool. I like builds. They're very relaxing. It's a good Sunday one. So, okay, guys, we're going to go right over there. If you can, let them know it's a power couple surge. I love doing this at the end of our streams, just passing on the goodwill. So let's head on over, guys. If you have not liked, followed, subscribed yet, please do so. Every follow helps. We are so close to affiliate. Guys, I've had a great time with you tonight, and I'll see you on Sunday. Let's go. Oh. Hold on. Hold, please. Did I type that incorrectly? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Raid. Is it 2 S's? 1 S? 18? Hey, there we go. We're gonna raid. You ready? We're going. Woo! All right.